giving back during this global pandemic, and that includes young people making a difference right here at home. 5 university students got together and created the Basket Project to help the homeless. And joining us now to tell us more is 3 of them: Jack Tomei, Alex Mastermarini, and Nathan Lee. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and thank you so much for what you're doing. It's such a pleasure having you guys on the show.
Thank you so much for having us. We're super excited.
So let's talk about how this sort of all started to begin with, because I know specifically you guys were thinking about the pandemic and the homeless, and that they were sort of being neglected when it came to relief.
Yeah, I think it was honestly a perfect storm of things. It was around mid to late April. All 3 of us were finishing our final exams and completely out of summer internship opportunities. And it was also around this time that we realized that the homeless population of Toronto is more vulnerable now than ever. They're not able to stay home and stay quarantined. And they also seem to fall between the cracks of benefit plans like CSB and CERB. So we kind of directed our attention to volunteering. But after looking at many of these existing organizations, we realized it's probably best that we start our own initiative, and it would be much more rewarding and impactful as well.
So you started the Basket Project. Tell me how this all works.
Well, through donor support, we create and assemble hygiene/COVID-19 protection baskets. These include surgical masks, sanitary wipes, toothbrush, a toothpaste, a pair of socks, and a stick of deodorant. And we distribute these to homeless shelters across the GTA.
And, I understand that it's actually what started as an idea has grown quite a bit now. Tell me a little bit about who you've teamed up for distribution.
So when we first started, we planned to distribute the bags ourselves to the homeless population on the street. But as we soon increased the quantities, we realized that this was unfeasible, prompting us to reach out to shelters and organizations citywide. So we've currently teamed up with 7 organizations, some including homeless shelters, including the Covenant House and Good Shepherd, and others grassroots and community-based organizations such as Street Help, OPS, and Light Patrol.
It's so great that this is what you guys are doing with your time and giving back. To date, 500 of those baskets have been delivered. Have you heard from the shelters? Have you heard from, the people that you support and what this means to them?
Yeah, we're actually super excited as a team to announce that by the end of the upcoming week, we'll have delivered over 1,000 baskets throughout the GTA and downtown Hamilton. We've definitely heard back from the shelters, and the response has been overwhelmingly positive. The staff over there are super appreciative of our support, as our baskets make it just a little bit safer for the staff and the patrons there.
You mentioned some of the items that are in the basket. So do you actually rely on donations? Is that how people can help?
Yeah, so our organization runs 100% on donor support, but I always tell people that it doesn't have to be monetary. We accept and highly encourage donations of any of the supplies that are in our baskets, so things like soap, deodorant, sanitary wipes, and things like that. Also, if someone has any items that they'd like to see in a single run of our baskets or even permanently, we encourage them definitely to reach out to us, and all that information about our organization and also our contact information is on our website, www.thebasketproject.org.
I wonder that, we are still in the middle of a global pandemic, even though we're starting to reopen. Is this something you see yourself continuing even post-pandemic?
For sure. When we were speaking to many of the homeless shelters during some of the deliveries, they mentioned that even after COVID-19, so to speak, ends for normal life, it's going to be an issue that lasts much, much longer in many of these homeless shelters. So it's definitely something we plan to do for quite a while. And even after that ends, we're planning some other things in terms of out of the cold baskets and other ideas like that.
Well, what you're doing is fantastic. And if we needed any proof that, young people are the future, they're right here in front of us. Jack, Alex, and Nathan, thank you so much for the Basket Project. We appreciate you taking time to join us. Stay safe, okay, guys?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And just a reminder, you can go to thebasketproject.org for more information or to help out by donating. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We hope you'll stay safe with your family as well. And tune in at 9 o'clock because we'll have your news headlines. We'll be back tomorrow with CP24 Breakfast.